fantastic. I'm a bit of an asbestos novice. It was a chance for me to kind of find out firstly a bit more about asbestos, but I think the thing that I've taken most from today is what I can do as a client and also a bit of a designer to try and improve things and try and help people either stop dying or kind of stop getting affected from asbestos.
And so with safety, we believe we're at a time of crisis. We have a decision to make. We've come to a crossroads. I really believe that many of the initiatives to improve safety that we've tried in the past are now putting organisations and their people in a constraining view of what safety really is.
As the asbestos coordinator for Wrexham Council, I look after all the domestic properties, and I've just recently taken over looking after the schools as well. So by coming here today I can gain some more experience and knowledge in that field. I've learned some things today, and having a one-to-one session really helped as well.
The one-to-one area for us has been a real standout area for us in the fact that it's allowed us to have conversation with clients. That's allowed us to dedicate a bit more time to their personal needs. It's allowed us to have the option to have the hustle and bustle of here, but as well as that, having some private time to be able to sit down, talk through the necessary information and tailor it and make it a little bit more bespoke for them. It's been a large turnout, which we found very useful. We've made great contact with existing clients as well as new clients and new prospects. We've found that the delegates really want to be here, very engaging. It's been a nice change for us actually, so yeah, it's been a fantastic day.
The industry is probably far more vast than the regulations ever expected it to be. It does apply to a domestic property, and it does apply to a warship in the Middle East. It does apply to oil refineries. It applies to this building. And you need to make sure that as a stakeholder within that industry, whether you are the surveyor, whether you're the analyst, the removal contractor, and more importantly, whether you're the client, you've got to make sure that you understand what it actually is that your part in that industry is.
Well, the main points I take away from today are changes in the industry, in legislation, networking I've been able to achieve today, the different people I've spoken to from a variety of different backgrounds, the knowledge I've gained from peers, and Rachel Price of Hartlepool Council. Talking from a client's perspective, how they manage asbestos. I do a very similar role, and a lot of what she said struck a chord with me. I already do, but she's given me some useful points to take away.
Some do have annual audits, but it is very, very patchy. There's no consistency I found in academies particularly.
I think the Department of Education have realised they need to do more to support schools that have separated away from local authorities because of the very thing that you described.
We've been to today has been relevant to the job we carry out at the college. It's been interesting to find out different things within the industry and where we need to start aiming towards from where we are now. I enjoyed ATAC's presentation because it gave us a better understanding of what we should be doing as a company.
The kind of delegates that have come to our stand today have been quite varied. We've had a lot of our ATAC members, a lot of the asbestos removal contractors, a lot of housing associations. A couple of guys from university as well came over, mainly talking about the qualifications and what ATAC membership means from their point of view.
What the work that I do when things go wrong give me that insight, and it just seems to me that by looking at what goes wrong, if you actually think about things before a project takes place, manage things properly, identify risks, then you can avoid all those problems, or as far as possible anyway, and that's what it's about. It's about managing risk.
The types of delegates we've seen here today are a wide range really, people at all different levels in the asbestos management industry. You know, people have a wide range of different concerns that they're looking to address via this conference.
I found it really useful. We've got some really good contacts and potential leads out of it. There's quite an eclectic mix of different clients, people with different responsibilities, and we've had a really good time just talking to people. So yeah, well worth the time and effort to come.